Hey guys, it's me, Lisa ASMR. So, I know when I had my other job, the car sales job, I did sales tales always when I was driving. So, I quit that job. So, I stopped doing those little episodes or whatever. But Simply Star ASMR, sorry, suggested I do the tea time thing. So, today's been rough, and I figured, why the hell not? Because I feel like a vent session is good, and I can't. when when your day is so freaking stupid, or people are so freaking stupid, or it's just full of nonsense, you just start laughing like a crazy person. Okay, breathe. It's gonna be okay. Anyways, oh my gosh. I was planning to leave work at 11:30 today, but that didn't happen because I work Saturday, so I have to leave early during the week, and I haven't been able to leave early except for yesterday, and I've been staying late every single day and longer every single day, and it's like I can't win because yesterday the computer shut down. Today. So today, my light in my office is going off every 5 to 10 minutes because they think electrical wiring or something got messed up during our flood. Awesome. So, just doing a counseling session with patients, having them fill out papers and stuff, and all of a sudden the light goes out. Sweet. Had another counselor do the breaker twice when I had the same person in my office. Then found out how to work the breaker switch, so I had to do it another minimum 10 times before another counselor so kindly gave me her lantern to light up my room. And it was more romantic feel, which it was a super cute lantern. I was so grateful. But it was annoying, and then the last 2 times that it went out, or the last couple of times it was going out, and they had to do the breaker switch because they had to print off labels, it shut off my computer both times, and all my therapy notes got deleted, and I had 4 different patient therapy notes up, and all of it deleted, so I had to rewrite all of it. Oh, there's a little teapot. I'm gonna use the kettle because the kind of mug I'm using gets too hot when I put it in the microwave. Oh, that was a little hot. Oh, my hair. Don't mind my hair. Don't mind my hair. Look at the cute littleness. It's a little elephant. Anyways, let me hold it with this hand because I don't need to be burning myself. Oh, I should have put sugar in there first. Let me do that. So anyways, my light keeps going off, so I get a lantern, and then the computer shuts off twice, both times deleting all my therapy notes. And then I'm having, when people say it's the best and worst thing, and typically people don't realize it's the best and worst thing until after the fact. Well, I had kind of the best and worst session with a particular person, and I'm not going into details, obviously, but it was a much needed session, and there was a huge breakthrough. And then later on, I'm doing a treatment plan review thing, and I wasn't informed that another patient was here, and because to me me, a receptionist is supposed to call the counselor, doctor, whoever, when a patient is there for that person. Well, our receptionist doesn't. She will sometimes, and she won't other times. And one of my patients was waiting in the office in the lobby for 30 minutes instead of her calling me, even though she knew what kind of session I was having, so she knew it was long. Instead of calling me and asking me if I wanted another counselor to handle it, which I would have, she just let him wait until he was like, hey, like, when is she coming and getting me? Like, can I reschedule? That's when she finally called me, when he asked to reschedule. Like, really? Really? Why did it take you that long to call me? 30 minutes. 30 freaking minutes. Oh, I felt so bad. I was so pissed. So anyways, moved the stuff, but never took them off hold. And I called up front and was like, are you taking them off hold? Oh, yeah. Well then, after dosing, me and another counselor go into another counselor's office. We're just like talking about how like rough the day was. Mind you, it was the end. The clinic was closed. It was over. So we were having a little vent session because you need that when you work in the healthcare field and substance abuse field and whatever kind of field that you're working in. Anyone and everyone needs a break. And we had a rough 2 days. So we were kind of like talking about like our irritations of the day. And then our program director came up and was like, y'all need to be in charge of seeing your patients, and we're not calling you anymore because obviously it doesn't work and blah blah blah. And I said, but I need someone to call me. Like, I need to know when my patients show up because there are going to be times where I can't leave my office and I need to tell her to have someone else do it. Like today, I had a huge session I could not walk out on. I could not do anything. I had to be there for that person. So I would have to tell them that they need to find somebody else to take it. No, it just doesn't work. You guys are in charge. Blah. And it's on you if the patient waits or not. No, it's not. It's the receptionist's job to actually take care of and make sure that the counselor knows that the patient is there. So I stuck up for the counselors 3 different times in that during that lecture. And but she kept defending what she was saying, so I gave up. It's like, you know what, whatever I say, it doesn't matter. Luckily, during our team meet, she's like, we need to figure out a solution, so at least now we're actually going to work on the problem instead of saying, oh, counselors, you suck. Because we don't. We do a lot. And I feel like it's because we do a lot that she makes us pick up the slack for everybody else. So it's kind of frustrating. Really frustrating. Oh, I need to take out the spoon because I know it can be bothersome. Anyways. So then I'm at work so late. Then I find out that the people I hired didn't contact the right people, so now I do owe money, and it's just aggravating. And then, trying to leave work. Huge hint, huge keyword, actually not hint, trying. Pull it out of my space. That nice little steam, do you see it? I love it. Pulled out of my space, and there was this red Jeep in front of me, and wasn't going anywhere. At first I was like, okay, maybe it's just, I'll give it a moment. I'm giving it a moment. I'm giving it a moment. I'm giving it a moment. And then I see them put on their sunglasses. I'm like, okay, maybe they just have to put on their sunglasses, even though it took them a good 30 seconds to realize they had to put on their sunglasses, but whatever. Put on your sunglasses, it's fine. It's fine, Lisa. Just calm down. Just put on their sunglasses. Who am I? What am I thinking? What town do I think I live in? Then she continues to sit there, not doing crap, literally taking up the whole aisle so I couldn't even go around her. So I honk. And she kind of looks and looks, and then she stares at me on her side over me, and I'm staring. I'm like, come on. Like, I'm trying to go home. I've had a long day already. I just want to go home. I just want to go home. Then getting onto the roads to go home was hectic. It was super busy. Then there was stop traffic almost because people don't know how to drive in the freaking rain. And then people going slow as hell. Then people riding in the median where there's the 2 yellow lines. Like, dude, everywhere that's illegal. Everywhere. And then I got caught by a train. I am just done with today. I don't feel like socializing. I don't feel like doing anything. I just want to... I have a lot of energy. Like, I wanted to go to the gym today, but I have to do a phone call with the person because they're figuring out, like, they're telling me how I'm gonna make this payment and everything. And I need to go to the gym. I need to lose weight. I have another doctor's appointment tomorrow. And I have to somehow get this huge thing done for work on top of doing special stuff for other people, for other... And then I found out I got lied to twice by 2 different people. When one of them, I straight up told them this is how it's going to be, this is what we need to do to make sure nothing gets messed up. Then I get a call later. Oh, hey. It happened. Exactly what I said. Do not do. You did. So, people don't listen. People don't care to listen. Then people lie to your face thinking that, it'll be fine, that you won't find out. We find out. It's our job to find out. It's a wonderful fence session, huh? I did an unboxing video today. Hopefully my roommate doesn't come home anytime soon. Oh, my hair. What the hell? Why does my hair look limp? It's looking decent except for all the frizz today. Whatever. We don't care about that. We just doing life with this elephant mug because it's so cute. So cute. I can't even drink it. The freaking tea kettle is so hot. Ooh. Hot. I don't know. I hope my breakthrough session, hope they do what they need to do. Like we discussed. Fingers crossed. You know, it'd be awesome if people actually followed their freaking job description. And electricity wouldn't just go out. But it's fine. It's so fine. I just can't even describe how fine it is to you. Because it's that freaking fine. Do you hear the sarcasm like seething through my teeth? Well, this is supposed to be tea time and my tea's too hot to even have. That's a fail. I know, I should have crumpets or cucumber sandwiches, but I'm kind of full for eating a bagel earlier with lots of cream cheese, Chex Mix, and no bake cookie. Those are good. If you haven't had one, you should definitely have one. I think that's all. You got to love it. This is one of my... There's so many good things about my job that I absolutely love. But it always warms my heart so much. Like when patients like, I want to keep you as a counselor. Like, I wish I still could have you or whatever. Like, I've had people leave and then call later and be like, I miss talking with you. I wish you had your own little practice. I'm like, oh, my heart. You're just the sweetest little thing. And then recently I had one person like, oh, I just don't like this place. I'm like, well, you can always transfer if you don't like the place. Like, we're not going to force you to stay. I can't transfer. Yeah, you can. We can't force you to stay here. Well, then what do I do? What do I do about you? Like, what do you mean? What do you do about me? You'd get a new counselor. Yeah, I don't want a new counselor. I like you. Like, aw, who knew you had a soft spot? Those moments are perfect. It's raining. Oh, something I forgot to tell you. This is embarrassing. So I was planning to take Nate's painting to my work and put it up behind my chair because it's so beautiful and everything and spreads happiness. Well, I forgot that I didn't. I thought I did, but it's been raining on and off and all that stuff, so I was like, oh, let me just be safe and not ruin the beautiful masterpiece that I call Euphoria. So one of my patients is like, oh, or who painted that? Did you paint that? And I was like, I didn't turn around. I just automatically thought I switched out the paintings in my head because that was the whole plan all along. And I was like, one of my friends painted that. What did I say? Oh, he's a really talented artist. He doesn't think so, but he really, really is. And he's just so amazing. I've been trying to tell him, like, to get his artwork out there and everything. I turn around and it's the painting I did. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm so embarrassed. I was like, oh, I thought I switched out the painting. That was my painting. I was like, I swear I'm not so cocky. Like, I'm not that good. If it wasn't for an instructor, it would look like complete crap. Like a third grader did it. And then I embarrassed myself yesterday at the doctor's. Ooh, thunder. And I feel so good. So good. They gave me some stuff to fill out and put on the clipboard, and then my doctor came in. It was my first time there, so this is my first time meeting her. She stuck out her hand. I thought she was grabbing the clipboard with the paperwork, so I just like kind of shoved it towards her, and then I realized she was trying to shake my hand, and I pulled it back, and I was like, I'm so sorry. And I like shook her hand real quick, and I was like, I didn't realize that's what you're doing. You're so nice. The other place wasn't. I'm not used to it. I'm so sorry. I feel so rude. She's like, it's okay. It's okay. And like, when you finish your little introductions, it's like, yeah, I am still so sorry. I just feel so horrible. I feel like such a mean person. And she's like, you're not. Don't worry about it. It's okay. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, you don't understand. Like, I just feel so bad. I'm not a mean person. It's his life. Let me check that. It's gonna be hot. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot. My nails are still hurting so bad. They're so fragile. Did I tell you guys, like, this little black specks? I think I did. I don't remember. Anyways, they're the blood vessels in my fingertips, and they exploded. They burst. Whatever. Because my fake nails. Why do people do this to themselves? I do not know. Yeah, they're super cute. They make you feel fancy and sophisticated. Not worth the pain afterwards. No. Hell no. Anyways. In 9th grade, I was pulling off the weights to put on a barbell, and I was pulling off a 45-pound weight. My grip on it slipped, and it smashed my fingers between the weight and the floor. Tile floor. It hurt. I did not cry. And for that reason, that's how I kind of became famous in the school, for being like that badass girl who dropped 45-pound weights on her hand and didn't cry. So I looked at my hands, and my fingertips is my right hand actually. All the blood vessels burst. The nurse said, I'm kind of surprised the blood didn't shoot out your fingers. I'm like, what? Is that even a thing? I don't know. Maybe she doesn't even know, but oh. She's like, I really think that you should go to the ER or hospital or whatever and get that checked out to see if you fractured your fingers. So we called my stepmom, and my stepmom was like, do you really think that you have to go? You really want to sit there for hours just to find out that they're not even bad or anything? And I could tell she didn't want to take me, so I said, never mind. I guess I'll just ride out the rest of the day with the ice pack against my fingers. Yeah. That was the end of the story. Anyways, I am going to see if Mike and Molly is on, because I need to de-stress because I'm irritated. And I have to see if any of them makes that phone call. Hope you have a wonderful day. Much love.